You're on 3. Go.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody that's watching. I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time out for watching the draw. Alhamdulillah, we've come a long way. I have two honourable guests, Sheikh Ruman next to me, who is a strong pillar of this tournament, who is founder of the tournament, supportive throughout every cause, tournament to non-tournament. On my left I have Sheikh Usman, again one of my closest friends, an original person that's been with us throughout the whole tournament when we first started Football Focus. I want to take a few moments before we start the whole football tournament. The whole tournament that we've done for the last few years and how we started this tournament, the main thing was to create an atmosphere, create a day where everybody can come together and spend some time. Football mainly was to enjoy with what we love most is football. Alhamdulillah, that's been happening for the last few years, and we always want improvement, and inshallah, you know, we have hundreds of students that are very partaking in football and all these other tournaments throughout the country, and inshallah it's something that we're going to consider listening and make it more better, the whole tournament. Alhamdulillah, with the efforts of everybody within the team, I'd like to thank the team first and say Jazakallah to everybody. Sheikh Ruman, before we start the whole tournament, just a few words.
Again, just reiterating what Sheikh also said, the main focus and the purpose of this tournament is MTU brotherhood, togetherness. Watching Sheikh Usman Memi making a fool of himself. No, I'm joking. So, alhamdulillah, we've done it many years, and inshallah it will be happening many more years to come.
Sheikh Usman, just a few words before we start.
Alhamdulillah, once again, the tournament has come again, and can't believe it. We have got it going again. Alhamdulillah, it's going really good, and hopefully we can carry on going strong. And hopefully even the old legend guys as well can keep going strong and keep the competition going.
And you said that's quite important what you just said. It's about the first generation of players which are reaching their 50s nearly now. Some of them
have got walking sticks now.
Yeah, it's true. Some of them are, you know, in the 50s and they still take part in, which makes it even more better. That you know, that even though they reach that, they come on the day, they meet people, they see new generations, things like that. Alhamdulillah, Sheikh Usman, you know, I have to say, mashallah, you keep that group going. Some of us have.
Sheikh Usman's a shilajit, if you didn't know.
No one's got a beard. Alhamdulillah. Now, you know, as you know, Football Focus is all about, after we do what do we want to talk about the teams, we want to talk about the likes and not likes and who's going to. Just because he had to leave early. He had to leave early because he was so disappointed with the draw. At the moment he seen that draw, his face dropped. So you know he couldn't sit on Football Focus.
He was really excited first.
Yeah.
He was really excited first because he's got a very strong team. But when he had that group of death, that's it. He goes, I need to get out of here.
Look, if it's not meant to be for you to win a trophy, it doesn't matter what you do. And people like us, people like us, we just want to go and play football. We end up winning trophies. So,
I can't believe that Ruman's players forget Sheikh taking the players, right? But why did those players actually go into that team in the first place?
Okay, that's a discussion that we can have throughout this Football Focus. Why people's team, why players are leaving team captains and leaving their team stranded. That's another subject itself. You know, is it something that we need to look at? The captains, are they good enough? Are the captains good enough that they can't keep players loyal to them? Maybe the captains could be questioned, or the loyalty of the players. And playing.
So, as the current champion, I can answer that.
How are you a current champion? What did you?
Who's the holders?
Of what?
Of the Cairo Cup. Who won it last year?
Was that your team?
This guy.
Oh
Send
man.
him back to Turkey. He's just come from Turkey. He's been toe poking in Turkey. And he's come back. Private joke, I'll fill you in. He's got Cristiano Ronaldo.
Alhamdulillah.
So alhamdulillah, we're there. Current
Okay.
focus. I didn't even kick a ball.
I have to.
We're all winners.
Look.
Oh yeah, we are already.
That's what we said. You said, you know, when you sit, have you seen the CBS channel when Andre sits and Carragher sits and then Michael Richard sits? Can we call Michael Richard, please? Yeah.
Just
Can
one.
we
Call
call
Michael
him-
Richards.
can we call him Michael Richards in? Yeah. He's not a champion or he's not a cup winner, so you know.
Romanchi, you've been called.
Romanchi.
We can be proud that we've won something. Alhamdulillah. The thing is, if you believe in yourself, you believe in your team, you believe and you motivate those players and you go there, you could win it. It's when you then expect so much of your team, sometimes you don't win things.
No, of course not.
When you've got great
Are you
expectations.
doing my delay?
Well,
Okay, no,
look,
sorry,
I don't want to make it about deal. I'm just saying, when you've got too much expectations and you demand so much of a team, you might sometimes not win things. But sometimes you've got to let the flow go to death, we'll discuss. And I think it's going to be a very different tournament. I feel as if over the years people have learnt the trick of winning something. So before
most teams.
yeah, so before people would go out there and they just go and they just run, so want to win something. But now I think people are using their minds and thinking, you know what, they be more wise in how to utilize each player in the team. Do you agree?
Not necessarily. I still see a bit of in some of the teams where the players just want to keep on playing and don't want to come off on that.
I don't know who you did. I don't know if it's at me, man.
You know, you gotta have that. As soon as you get tired, you gotta get off.
Yeah, of course.
You know what?
But you know what? I think we should, because time, we should start talking about the teams and the groups.
Okay.
So what do you want to start with? The group of death or
Let's
in the
let's start with
I think you should start with the Alps and their group because it's a very, very, very interesting picture.
Well, since it's Group A, we might as well start off with Group A. Yeah. Then.
So what's the first team that we've got in
We've got the FC Kitchen Netters in there.
FC Kitchen Netters.
Guided Out FC.
I'll be honest with you people, I've had a really busy year. I've been away for some time due to other commitments. So obviously I was caught slacking, half my team left. So I'm over the moon to see that Group D is a group. And I don't know not much about the teams this year. I've not done my homework. I'm just here to deal that.
Well,
Do you know what? If you want to pour your heart out, we're all happy to hear about it, and I think that's what everyone's waiting for. You know.
we'll come to that at the end because we want to get to the bottom of why.
So we end on the emotions.
Yeah, emotional things.
Yeah, okay.
So we got Kitchen Netters, who's Farhad Hussain. Is that Farhad from?
He's the really fair one, you know, from Hitchin.
Is that
The blonde hair, you know, the
No,
blonde
no.
hair on
Oh, is that the guy that's been to 3-4 teams?
Yeah, that's the one.
Farhad.
No, that's Fahad.
Farhad. He's a good player.
He's a goalkeeper, isn't he?
I don't think
He's a very passionate guy.
I don't think he's
You got the wrong one.
I don't think he's figured out himself what he is.
Then you got
Blonde hair one
Abdul
time.
Basit, Iqbal Hussain, Abdul Kahar from
Also,
Warsaw.
That's Abdul Khair.
Abdul Khair.
That's
you
different.
can't read the
Wait a minute,
names
hold on.
properly.
Why have they got Johan Hussein in the team? Johan Hussein is like 10 years younger than them.
Well,
Adil's in that team.
Was that Johan Cruyff?
Yeah, but hold on. That means that shows that they are using players that are.
That shows they've been influenced by Sheikh Sheffield. That's
But
what
mind
it
you,
shows.
Kitchen Netters, we've always had them though, you know that? We've always had them in our group.
They've had a rebranding a few times.
Is that Abdurrahman from Birmingham?
That's the team we smashed in the final.
That's Abdurrahman Bey.
Oh yes, yeah, we beat them in the
Remember
final.
Abdul Mohit?
Yes, that's right.
Oh no, you come on this side
They've
of
got
the
rid of Abdul Mohit as well.
We like to be in the.
So we've got Kitchen Netters, which we think is, who's been there a few years now, mashallah.
Yeah, we're taking part in
Take a part.
one,
So
yeah.
next team is we're looking at
Guided Out FC.
Kaidawat FC. Kaidawat FC.
Yeah, I've just got a message. It's from Minaj Sharif in Hitchin. He said, Holmes, big me up in footy focus. Big up Minaj Sharif.
Big Minaj.
Big up Minaj Sharif.
Kaidawat United, yeah?
As long as you're not related
Yes,
to Nawaz
Guided
Sharif.
Out United. It's on the other side. It's on the other side.
So Kaidawat United.
Asad Mami.
I said, oh my
This
God.
is the team to talk about.
Is this the team?
This is my favourite team.
Okay, so Asad
Asad Mami, this is a player that Shoaib Mami, also known as Dolly,
Listen.
he rejected him by the
Hassan
way.
Yam is not here to
I
defend
just
himself.
hold on. I just feel as if now some part of the story
I mean,
It's all about the
It's
memories.
always been about the memories.
Oi, the whole Madinat Tulum is about the memories.
It's like EastEnders, man. Huh? The memories, the fighting over who to pick, who not to pick. Then they make their own teams.
Somebody explain to me, how did George Mohammed Memi end up in your team when he should have been with Asad Memi in Asad Memi's team?
Asad Memi didn't have a team at that time.
Well, you know what? I have to. It's not a bad team,
Yeah, it's a good team.
and I think
And they've got someone called Abdul Hakim now. One time I thought that was my son playing.
That
for
is
him.
your son. I'm telling you, it's your son. Your son's
well,
playing for your
it can't be his son if he's not was born in 1999.
They're just playing, they're just messing around with the.
So this is a new team that's come in. I think they will give a
No,
good.
but you've got some old school bowlers in this team. You've got look.
Who's Mohammed Muhid?
Heskey's in there.
Yeah,
Oh my
Heskey's in
God!
there.
You let him go.
No, he wasn't our original player.
Oh,
no, the Johnny Boys. The
man.
Johnny Boys
You know
got rid of
what?
him.
You know something?
Listen,
Hold on. Are you saying to me, Heskey? Sorry, man. I have to defend this
Oh
guy.
my God, they've got Ashraf Memi in there
Hold
as
on,
well.
hold
Have you
on,
seen
hold
Ashraf Memi step overs?
Yeah, can I just
are those ones that take 10 years?
can I just tell the audience, Heskey is a top player. The guy goes. How can you even let a player that go? It doesn't make sense.
Because
So I just question your footballing brain sometimes.
okay, let me explain myself then. Can I explain myself?
You've got, you know,
When Heskey actually
Looks like
asked
Now you're not allowed to explain yourself.
He's taking his
Oh, you said
decades
it.
old-
You said
decades
Heskey actually-
old.
yeah,
when Heskey actually came and asked me, we already
Heskey, you know what?
we already had a full
if
Memi
these guys
team.
come back to you to ever re-sign you, show them the boot, man. You don't come back to them, yeah.
What you play for this year?
Forget me, yeah. But I have to say, the guy who scores and he wins the tournament for them last year, he scores 3 goals
years ago.
or 2 years
He wasn't
ago,
in the draw.
or whichever. He
You need
scores
to do
goals for
Mutala
them.
again.
You let him go, and then you let him go to your rivals. This is gonna be the daftest thing ever. Imagine they lose that game and they're at the tournament. Anyway, let's get to the next team.
And then there's
M-
Gaza United. There's a new
Gaza
team.
United I'm going to be playing for, and I'm going to be managing.
Wait, hold on. Where did you?
You haven't even told them that you're playing for them?
Do they know that you
Yeah,
play?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me see if you're able to
Yeah,
do this.
it's not on there, but
You can't do
Yeah,
that.
then you can't do that.
Are you the right player?
I am the manager.
That's
and
FIFA
inshallah-
corruption.
You
Rumani.
just make yourself the manager.
That's FIFA corruption.
They've got 8 players. You're not playing for.
Hold on, did he just
Ah,
make
they've
himself the
they've
manager?
They've got Najm in here as well.
Yeah, so
Apparently he's a thingy.
they've got a good team.
He's got
and you know
Najm
what?
in
They're
here.
Oh,
He's
they
one
play-
of those
semi-pro.
semi-pros.
But they've played good football. See, the thing is, look, let's talk on the serious note of it. They played really good football last year, and they were very unlucky to not win something. I think they got
What
to
was
the
the team?
semi-finals.
That's probably
If they're young, hold on. If they're young
Yeah.
and very good, where do you fit into this team?
Oh boy.
They are a team that.
No, ask about you. If they're young,
They're a team that I kind of managed when I was a student. When there were students in MTU when I was teaching them, I took them to a tournament.
So are you going to
And
be managing? Are you going to be managing this time as well?
we won the tournament with that team.
I
we
get
got,
it.
we
No.
got
No,
Futi.
no. He thinks he's on his slot because of that bold patch.
You didn't win the tournament.
But
with that
he's
team.
actually on his slot.
No, you never.
We did. I've got pictures of it.
Really?
Not in MTU tournament, outside tournament.
Oh.
MTU, yeah. We won a tournament there, and Muslim Schools Association.
can you
they
two
had
just
tournament.
FaceTime each other later? We've got to Group B.
Oh no, you forgot about Alps.
Haven't we not spoken about
No,
you?
We don't need to speak about the Alps.
So Alps this year, the Alps team in Monosman members team is quite distraught and broken because there's players that have been thrown out. Some they're not.
The team's depleted because
Yeah.
me and Mola Amin
They're going
Rashid.
for the very good boys. They're going for the
Yeah.
the Bukhari
So
Jalsa.
they did win a cup last year, but I'm not sure if they'll be winning anything this year. That's for sure.
Oh, that's a
for
bold
sure.
statement. That's a
Oh.
bold statement. Matches
they,
your bold
they
head.
think they're going to win something this year, but I could put a guarantee on this that they're not going to win anything.
Man,
Because
I'm not
how you never made it to the Alps FC? Like, they're your same age group and stuff.
now that
Actually,
he
to
said
be
that,
honest,
this bold
he's actually
guy has
asked
made
between
a
the team.
bold statement.
Both
It's
guys
actually
are both
between-
Yeah,
players.
so I feel
Most
what
one
we
is
should do is
Shall we consider putting you in the team?
well,
No,
maybe
He's been
you know,
crying
I
out for
might
6 years for that.
I might consider it, but what I'm saying is you've let go of good players, and then you've got good players missing. Like
He's
Mono
only let go
Rashid
of
is
one
not going to
player.
be there. I don't know if Mono Swan's a good player. But,
Now that he said,
yeah.
now that
I'm not
this,
sure if he's a good player,
this
but
bold
you're
guy
gonna
made
miss
a bold
he's-
statement.
You're gonna miss.
I'm coming to play in the morning.
This is what a 30-year-old marriage looks like.
Okay, anyway, moving to Group B.
B.
We got
MTU FC.
MTU
FC is MTU Khadim's team. That's what it used to be called many years ago. Khadim.
Oh, this is
Is
Musharraf
the-
and is it MTU's team?
Yeah, it's the
Ustad's
MTU team. So
Ustad's
Is
team.
Musharraf still playing?
Yeah, he's
I
playing.
forget about me.
Muhammad Nana, Wali
he's-
Islam.
Oh, so this is
Then
Masha.
Fahad.
Okay,
It's the MTU team. The current
MTU
stars.
team. Okay, the current MTU stars. That's not a bad team. Actually, I played for this team in the early days. The first.
Who haven't you played for?
Yeah.
Who haven't you played for?
That just shows you.
So you just got thrown from one team to another. One game, that's enough.
Yeah. So that's a good team. Good players. You know what? If they play to their potential, they can go far.
They definitely can. They've got some good players in there.
So the next team in that group.
Sallu United,
No,
two legends.
MTU tournament will never happen if there's no Sallu.
United, of course. Sallu United are one of the very few original teams from 2016, along with
With
Dark
the
Horses.
original
We
players.
just taken a break this year, because we were reigning champions and all of that. So, Sallu United, who else? Hafiz was team with Bandits. They've had their name. I think they were called Dal Chow or something before.
Yeah, but I have to say, Sallu United are one of the only teams that actually kept the same name and they play with they play with the same friends,
Yes.
which shows, mashallah,
Their dedication
even
is
their
very good.
friends are fat and big that they can't move.
You know
They
what?
still play 'em.
I've got
They
another.
still play 'em.
I've got another fun fact about Sallu United this year. Have you seen their kids? Sallu United kids.
Yeah.
So the brother that made that, his name's Hamim. He's from Portsmouth. He's not been back to MTU since MTU since he left in 2012, and he's not been to none of the tournaments. So it's his first tournament. He's made them tops, and this is what the tournament's been about.
Exactly,
So,
exactly what I wanted
Watch
to
out for
say.
Hamim though, because he was a goalkeeper in MTU times. He's been carried about this class, and he's actually a striker now, I believe. So watch out for Hamim.
MTU Legends.
They've got MTU legends in the
MTU
team.
Legend is, I think, the MTU
They've
first.
actually
They're another one. MTU Legends is
They've
there.
regrouped actually. They've got
Sheikh
a few new
Abdul Hamid.
signings in there.
Yeah.
MTU
It's the
legends.
Luton team kind of thing, isn't it? Really?
But the thing is,
And they got Anwar Hussein in there.
Okay.
Chin.
yeah, but MTU
Oh,
Legends, MTU Legends, one of those.
And Abdul Alim.
Well, Abdul Ali he played with us last year. Mashallah, the guy's a passionate guy, right? I love him to bits.
His
I,
passion precedes him, yeah?
I love him to bits. I love him, but when you see that guy,
You know,
when
if
he's
you
on
need
that
to say
football
but,
pitch, yeah.
just let's not say it. Let's just move on.
When he's on that football pitch.
But
right,
one thing I've noticed from the MTU legends
Say it,
is
bro, because I'm gonna record this and send it to him.
I actually,
feature and focus.
I don't want him to. I'm not gonna say anymore because I don't want him to stop talking to me. Yeah? I've got a lot of love.
What are you trying to say? You can't take a joke.
Anyway, Abdul Ali, I love you, Ben.
Okay, another thing, Mutada Bandits. Okay, that's Hafizur, aka Jack,
Is that Jack?
aka Khalabai,
Yeah,
aka
man.
Dark Knight,
That's
aka
racist, man.
5
That's
minutes past
racist.
midnight, aka 5 to midnight.
You know,
Okay.
Jack. When he comes to the football tournament and when he walks in and you see him, you know you've come to the
You know you've come to the tournament.
You
Yeah.
feel it. You
So,
feel.
That's another one.
And then when he puts that purple jumper on, you know it's finished. You know the tournament's finished.
So, Jack, Mutada Bandits, Sallu United, their group of friends, they've got two teams. They always end up playing each other, which is always good to see.
Yeah. And then the next team is
All Stars
MTU.
Academy, I don't know. much
Also,
about
I
these guys.
don't know anyone in that team.
Let me see.
All Star Academies.
Rijwan Mia, is that the guy who is become Farig from Leicester?
Leicester.
I don't know. I don't know.
Faizul Haq, Junaid Mia, Mahbub.
There
that
must
is-
be a young, new team.
There must be a very young team. Sarwar Ahmed.
Because all
Yes.
that's all
I think from the names I read, they are a young team.
Yeah.
From the names I see here, I'm sure I know these kids. They've the younger generation. So there'll be a challenge in that group. But I could see
they might
that
win it.
group is an open group.
Yeah,
Anybody could win that
win
group.
it, yeah.
It's not something like a group of death or anything. I think in that group, the guys that play good football.
That's a good group actually.
Yeah.
They're gonna enjoy it. All the teams in
Yeah,
that group,
yeah.
they've all got something to play for definitely.
Okay, then moving to Group C.
H Block FC, former champions from the
I
year
think
before
H
that.
Block FC are too
Oh, this is
professional.
T's team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think T's team
No,
is
no, no, they've calmed down this year. I hear.
I think T's
They're
too
laid back.
professional.
I think I've heard they're laid back. They're not taking
Because
this
I've
year
heard,
so serious.
I heard they
Well,
have to go
no.
jogging. They can't eat sit.
I don't think they're taking this year because they've signed Shamsul this year. So I don't think they're
I heard when
jogging.
the signing thingy as well.
Who's that?
You know I played for him last couple of years.
How language? Everybody here.
Oh, Khairul.
Khairul.
Ah, so see, this is a top secret. That chef would have told you, but he's ran off now because he knew I'm going to come and try to expose him here. And on top of that, he's been given group of death. So he's ran off home. Apparently, Khairul might be playing for H Block FC. That's what
You
we were
know,
told.
I gotta say one thing
That's
about
the transport rumors.
I gotta say one thing
But
about
Khairul, he told me he's not available on Sunday because I was trying to sign him for Asad Memi's team. So that's a bit of news for you as
So
well.
does that mean he wasn't available for Asad Membi's team, but he was available
not
for the other one?
for Asad
But you
Memi's
see
team.
So
that-
are you saying he's a
Because-
goal digger? He wants to win something.
He's another Sheffield.
So he rejected us as
No, I'm
his team.
joking. Check now, I love you.
Huh?
Did he reject us as team?
Yeah. So
No, he said he can't make it. He's got there. But
okay,
now,
but H Block, I have to give one thing with H Block. The players, they are one of the reasons why H Block actually win or they get to a final. And on a serious note, not taking the mick or anything, they play disciplined football.
yeah, definitely.
I know
Definitely.
we have a laugh where T makes them jog and blah blah blah. But on the serious note, the football is beautiful.
Yes.
You have to say it's controlled,
very
it's
disciplined.
beautiful, it's respected. There's no animosity in the team. You can't see anybody shouting at each other.
Take note.
They know when to come on.
Any,
Yeah.
yeah, take note from that.
Need a
know when
side
to-
comment there.
when they need to come on, come
Yeah,
off.
of course.
And I think that's a
they're very
beautiful thing.
organised. They're very
Well, how many
organised.
dropped your side comment there? Is it
Moving
take
to the
note?
next team is
Goraba.
Goraba.
What about
Shakil's
just like their name suggested, they're just a bunch of strangers and nobody knows them. No, I'm joking. It's Shakluddin. Is it Shakluddin? Yes, it is. Mahir and Haq. So Yasin Zush, that's Sufyan's brother.
Yep.
Oh, what, have they got eight
Mahmoud
months
Zaman.
old?
Is that one?
So they've mixed it. Ooh, they've got some Frenchies in their group. They've got one,
They got
two,
8 Mansour.
3 or 4 Frenchies.
So they've got French links now.
They've come to take over.
Are we
By
saying
the looks
this?
of it.
Are you saying this team's going to surprise us?
He doesn't reject
I'm saying they're going to get battered. That's what they're going to do. They're going to get battered. Who's in their group? I'm joking. They're not really going to get battered.
The next one is
the Tajweed Block FC.
Tajweed Block FC.
Chef Saleh, I don't know if he's playing. Somebody said he might be injured or something.
He got injured last tournament, so I can't see him playing. But
So again, Tajweed Block FC, they're another original team actually. One of the
Mahfouz is in there.
one of the years
Oh,
that
right,
obviously
okay.
their star player.
Ishrak.
One of the years Tajweed Block their star player got stolen. You guys know by who? Yeah.
Shabir's playing Shashabir.
Nuruddin used to be in that team, Tajweed Block, until he got stolen by D8. But now he's not playing that.
Please, you know what? Can you
Why
just
They've got some.
Look.
They've got some foreigners in their team. as well.
Carry on. Look, yeah,
every
Saleh,
team's been robbed by DLA, man. And they've won nothing.
Can we change the name?
Yeah.
Steal it.
Yeah, call him Steel, eh?
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Okay, DRS Pengas. That's
Yes,
Asim.
DSL, brother.
Is it DSL? Yeah. No, it says DSL.
Is it DSL?
That's what I said.
You said DRS?
Doctors.
But Asim's team, I think. Yeah.
No, I don't. Is that
Yeah,
Asim?
Asim.
Is it Asim and All Stars?
No.
What's going on this year? No way.
Number 7. Asim. Yeah, it is Asim's team.
Asim's team.
Ooh, this
Asim's
looks
made
a
his own
very,
team, I
very,
think.
very. No, that's a year team. See, this is the true essence of
It's
MTU.
got Walid in there.
Sufyan Qayyum.
Yeah,
Adil
those are
Zaman.
really good players.
Okay,
mashallah.
so
And I'm guessing they're going to play well with each other as well.
I think
Very
yeah,
good team.
and you know what? That's what makes
Yeah.
some teams click when they play together because they played with each other whilst they were in MTU, so they have a common understanding in playing. Yeah. The next team which we'll go to is
Saracens. You know what? Saracens, Bishara team. Every year they make a team and they just
And they come with 5 players
every time 4 or 5 they just about get the 5th player. So it looks like they've registered 5. 4 of them will probably turn up. But it shows like Kamal and his boys is one Rijal not in the team.
hold on.
Kamal and his boys, they come and they turn up.
They're the
every
only
year.
they're the only 1, 2, 3 teams that have only got 5 players.
Yeah, but Saracens every year they can lose whoever they want. They'll still make a team. They're not like me, lose a few players and decide to.
Okay,
give
so
up for
I
this
think
season.
this
Going to a
group,
stop.
Yeah, it's going to a strap.
this group is
This
group's going to surprise. I think this group's going to. I think I've got a feeling Group C is going to have a winner of one of the cups.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what I feel. Group C will have a winner of one of the 4 cups.
Ooh.
Group
Yeah.
C. That's my prediction.
Are you gonna be
I
one?
can't
Can
say
you see?
for who, but I got a feeling Group
no?
C is going to be one of the winners. So remember that. So if anybody wins from Group C,
So you're
we know
going to be here in the
my
morning.
prediction is
Bring it in the
right.
morning.
when I get here.
Okay, moving on to the
Okay.
final group, the
What time are you
group
gonna
of
go?
I'm
death,
gonna leave at 2 o'clock.
which is also Group D.
Okay.
I think group
Let's
of
move on.
them.
Rashid said he wants
This
to
is
say.
definitely
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for
I might just come and play for a
Abdul
bit and then
Hakim
go.
and Jabdur and Coke. They're
Start
always
thinking
going to
about it,
hard
I'm not
group
sure.
every
Might be
single
a bit-
year. They just want to come and play.
Do you know, we started from the bottom, Johnny Boys. So Johnny Boys, we know our Johnny Boys. Without Job Blue, there's no Johnny Boys. Or is it Sanji? Is he in the team?
Yes,
Yeah, he's in the team, but he
Is
always
it-
turns up late.
Is he in the team?
Yeah.
So who's the main face of Johnny Boys? Job Blue or Sanji?
The main face, in my opinion, is Mullen Abdul keeps up.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a
Others
top,
can claim whatever they want.
he's a top player, you know.
Anybody can say whatever they want, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
But
top
it's,
player.
Sheikh Rocks.
With that, I
And
think,
inshallah, on this tournament,
I
he's
think-
going to
I
change
think
his
They
life.
made up the Kahar, the captain.
That's just, Abdul Kahar is a few years older and, Bichara just,
Abbas is playing.
Abbas, yeah. And
Wow.
they've got a new player in there,
Oh,
Ahmed
so
Zaman.
Abdul Kahar's probably borrowed by
Abbas
something.
was from Luton.
Ahmed Zaman was playing for MTU
Oh,
Legends
MTU
before.
Legends for years and years.
Yeah.
So apparently he could never leave the team, so this year he had the courage to...
I think he's made the right move because he's playing with his.
MTU Legends, I'm really sorry to say, I have a lot of respect for you, but you're one washed up team.
Bloodbath.
Mahmoud's not playing this year.
Is Khoiru playing? I didn't check before.
Khoiru's not playing either.
So
No, no, he's not.
moving to the next team, which is MTU All
All
Stars.
Stars. One of the winners, these are.
MTU All Stars, you know what? I'm a big fan of MTU All Stars and I do hope they do well. I don't know what they've done with their team this year. Fazil Haq, nobody.
I have
this
to
is
say,
a
Yeah,
good
so,
team.
Yusuf Mia, Iman, Fazil Haq, yeah, really strong team.
but you know something? I
They've got Sarwar Ahmed this year as well.
You know-
Inshallah they do well.
you know
Do you think they're stolen players as well then?
You know-
No, they're all a group of friends.
Roman,
No,
Yusuf
just
Mia was
better.
in Dark Horses last year.
Roman, but you know something? I'm going to have to tell you this on camera, then I'm going to win something this year.
All Stars.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about All Stars, yeah.
I'm
They
tell-
do less talking
Yeah.
and they do the talking.
But I
on the
think
pitch.
I think
You
people
know
are
what,
I think people have sussed them out now.
No.
They
They're
have-
different
How?
players. They've had a,
Not,
they've had a reshape.
I think the name itself, All Stars name. plays a
You know, if
massive
you grab my hand one more time, I'm going to call Manafir Rahman and
I think All Stars.
I've been going for this more than 30 years.
Is that a P? Did it fix?
All Stars.
What I said?
All Stars have got the similar players of previous years.
Yes.
32 years.
Yeah, so I feel like they what they're gonna do is they're gonna play. They play good football, but I just feel like people sussed them out.
I don't think so. I think you're wrong.
What do you think, Mohammed?
Because they've got Yusuf Mia back in the
strong
mix.
team.
Yeah,
They're a
but
strong
Yusuf
team.
is a good
Even
player.
though, but we beat them last year.
He's not hard to beat.
Look, they've
MTU
got
All-Stars.
So you
Ivan.
make it like
Last year or the year
Yusuf.
before.
He's like Rodri or
Last
something.
year.
Okay, so goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
He never played last year, ne?
yeah, he didn't play last year.
He had.
He didn't. He
He
didn't play
didn't
last
play
year.
last year. So okay.
Oh, he was in Egypt. He
Yeah,
was in
so
Egypt.
so what I'm saying is this team, MTU All Stars, they've been around for the last few years. They've won it once, I think.
No,
Yes,
they
they
won
have.
it. No, they won
No,
it
twice. I think they won
They're
twice.
the only team to win it
Twice.
consecutively.
Okay.
Yes, that's
But I
right.
feel like
But don't forget, we beat them last year.
that's what I said to you. If
So-
teams like you could beat them, they're sussed out.
Hey, we're trying to say.
Listen,
We're trying to say.
Okay, let's move on to the next team, yeah?
Okay, who wants to talk about this team? I don't
DL8.
know about it.
DL8. Look,
I have nothing much
Look,
say
I
about
need
it.
to get to the bottom of this and I need to clarify this straight on camera.
Can I zoom into Roman while you talk about this thing?
Why do you think so?
So, Roman,
Wait,
please,
hold on.
you need to clarify one thing, yeah?
Yes.
I understand there's certain part of the whole tournament where you're quite strong.
Okay, am I speaking with filter or without filter?
No,
Without
without-
filter, without filter.
Okay, but I need to,
what
I
type
need
of
to
filter do you need to look
I need
white?
to ask you the questions, innit? Now, DL8, we know they've got a history of wanting to win the tournament by taking whichever route they want, and they've won nothing.
Nothing.
Do we agree on that? All
We
that?
won't
yeah?
agree. Do you agree?
And I feel,
You know, DLA will not win anything because you know why? They're all individual players.
No, I think they're going to win something this
You know,
year.
why don't you come in and join me? What is that next to me?
okay. So I would like to ask Roman this.
Can you hold the mic?
Yeah, I'd like to ask Roman this. Look, as much as I want to question DLA, I want to question you personally because I feel, why do your players run off?
No.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Why? Hold on. If I can't hold on to my players, I've got to question myself, innit?
Yeah, you should hold up to your players.
Yeah, you should hold on
You
to
know what
yourself.
it is?
Why?
I had a really good captain. His name was Nazim Sikdar. He used to make sure the team. Thank you. He used to make sure the team was in order and recruit for the next tournament, etc., etc. When he saw a couple of players had gone to D8, he lost a bit of energy and he himself decided to leave. And that was the end.
Look,
Literally this year I've been really, really busy, as you guys know. So
that's not
I
an excuse.
didn't
No,
keep
no, no,
up
no,
with
no,
my
no, no.
team.
Do you agree? That's doesn't matter how busy you are.
So,
Your
wait,
players
hold on.
don't ditch you, do they? Show on.
You
You wanna-
delay? Wait,
because you've got a reason to be upset with delay, but I want to get to the bottom of
Okay.
why is your player
I've
going
got,
to delay?
I've got a question for you. Why are your teams always dropping you?
I'm happy to tell you because I'm a passionate guy, and maybe my footballing theology isn't
Theology. Theology.
Yeah.
क्या
And my-
सीख रहा है?
and my footballing,
Just to
my
clarify.
football-
Philosophy.
Let me talk last year. Let me add to that. Just to clarify, last year we had Yusuf, Arif, Usman Nabil. Yeah? These players, you already know, played for us for 1 year. It was kind of a manager. And we went and we played and we won that tournament without kicking goals. Something that Sheffield would never ever do. Why do we keep talking about
But
the
you know what?
Wait, and Sheffield? Let me just explain why. Because Sheikh Shaf, as you know, is in FIFA, like myself, like Sheikh Haroon, like Maulana Abdullah, and Sheikh Amin Rahman, and
Not me,
Osman
not
Nabil.
me.
He always acts like he's not, but he actually is, yeah? So, in my opinion, I might be wrong, ourselves, we need to put the tournament first, in my opinion. That's the reason, when the tournament first started in 2016, I could have made a team with Foizul and Shamsul and my friends, but I didn't. But I had left all the players, and like Halal, that got stolen by DLA, and other, Usman Dawood, Umar Dawood, big shout out, he stayed with me from 2016, like Nazim Sikdar, etc. We gelled these players together to make a team. There was only 2 teams that weren't groups of friends. That was D-Late and my team. D-Late because they're stole players, and my team, wait, let me finish, is because I had random players coming together. Anyway, fast forward. Shaf is a part of D-Late, and he's also, in my opinion, he should put the tournament first. So when you know, and you still take players to your team.
Okay,
That's what
I
I would-
kind of disagree, sir. But I'm not going to defend delay.
Well, I'll just
Hold on. I'm not going to defend DLA what they want to do. DLA want to win the tournament. They take extreme levels of action to win a tournament by taking players, by want to call them, poaching players, taking the best players. I mean, like you want to win a tournament, like I said to you. You need to be disciplined. You need to make a team. Okay? No, I'm assuming you're gonna make a team. So his team, he's making that team, but he's making it through other teams, taking players and disappointing people like you and other team members. Yeah, like other teams that are upset the fact that why they're like. But my point is that they've not won anything. They've not won anything. I mean, your books are not going to make it. I need you to clarify this on camera. Are they going to win anything this year?
I didn't hear anything you said. No, but look, they're not winning anything. We know that already.
Well, you know what, Sheikh Shaf, I know you're going to be managing that team, and I know you put a lot of effort.
Okay, what happened with this group of death? Come on, let's talk about the next team.
but-
Rising Steelers. Okay, I'm not gonna call it Rising. Okay, you know what? I've said enough. I'm just moaning. Let's not put
Rising
it down on
Steelers.
them.
Well, if they stole them.
They didn't actually steal, I'll be honest with you. I gave him a moment that would kind of stole Nazim and Islam, my keeper and my captain for many, many years. But you know what? Ashraf Chaudhry is a nice guy. He did speak to me about
Ashraf
it.
Chaudhry.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good kid, mashallah.
He's a good
He's
guy.
became a father recently.
Do you know that he's flooding Warsaw? His father is in Warsaw from Warsaw.
Yeah.
He's actually flooding Warsaw.
Yeah.
In what sense?
Totally.
Mashallah. Anyway, on this note, we say this team, this group is going to be exciting. I feel this is my prediction. I don't know if you want to predict. Do you think? I think there'll be a winner from this group of one of the cups. Definitely from this group.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't know.
We've not spoken about Top Lock Brothers. They're
Top Lock
another
Brothers.
very, very strong.
Which group are they?
That's Coventry. What's his name?
Oh, Ali Abbas's team.
Ali Abbas.
Ooh, Ali Abbas.
Very good.
Yeah,
guy.
he stole my player.
Which player stole him?
The one of the Hafiz Adam Akabai.
Wait, hold on. How is that your player?
It's a bit thingy.
I inquired about him very long
So that
time
doesn't
ago.
make you
Yeah.
play though, innit?
I inquired about him very long time ago, and I was told that he can't play for this tournament
That's worse
because
than me.
no.
You're claiming players that never played.
I'm talking
Hello, HM7. If you still watch it, please join.
Helal, I have to tell you one thing,
4 years
Helal.
on.
If you're watching this and if this message gets to you,
4
you're
years on.
really upset, Roman. You know what? And the only way to compensate that is come back to Roman's team and play for Roman again because he signed you and he signed you with a lot of passion and love. He thought he was going to get you to win this tournament with him. Has he won anything?
I don't know why he's talking about
Has
it.
he won anything?
Since he
Yeah?
left.
Yeah?
Obviously that.
Oh my God! Is anybody winning anything in DL8? I think I'm knocked out in every group stage, after group stage, quarterfinal.
Honestly, it's all love. But can you talk about tap back borders because
Alhamdulillah.
the player that you mentioned, funny enough, Captain Ali Abbas, he messaged us and he was literally on about this player saying, "Can I sign him? Can I sign him?" He's an MTU Ustad, and we gave him the go ahead as FIFA, and that team is one to watch out for. So it definitely is a group of players. Who do I want to see come out of it on top? Obviously, Jolly Boys. After Jolly Boys, All Stars.
Do you know what? Should I tell you, Jolly Boys, if you're watching this, right, I could guarantee you this. People are going to say, oh, you guys are the underdogs, you're going to win nothing, you're going to get battered. I don't think they're
Who's
going to
say
Let
that?
me just pass this on to my
Yeah,
beautiful
They've
assistant.
got a good.
I don't think the Jolly Boys are going to get battered. They just make sure when they play that.
You just need to make sure they turn up.
No. On a serious
On time.
On a serious note, look, man. Any team could be anybody. Any team could be anybody on the day.
Yeah, of course.
Any team could be anybody.
Especially if they've got screamers like you.
So what I'm saying, they've got
What do you mean?
They've got Rocky. They've got Rocky who could.
Are you talking about screamers as in shops or as in screamers? Verbal screamers.
Verbal screamers, that's what juggler.
So no, Rocky.
But they've all got bellies though, you know that.
No, but Rocky's got a good shot. Abbas
As
is a good
soon
player.
as Rocky picks up the ball and he looks up, you know what's coming next.
Yeah, it's rugby
So-
goals.
You know what's
So
coming
I
next.
think if Rocky gets that team to bond and he plays disciplined football, they could get results out of it.
They should really utilise one of that Abbas as well, obviously. If they can get one of Abbas talking on the pitch and, you know, cracking some of his dry jokes, they can distract.
On
the
this
other
note
team.
here, Sheikh Rumah, Sheikh Usman, you know, let's just get back to the point that Alhamdulillah, Summa Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah.
we as the whole MTU family, we make this tournament, and it's very important that we turn up on this tournament. And jokes aside, and all the banter aside, and everything aside, it's about coming to this tournament, enjoy the day,
Meet the brothers,
meet the brothers.
ustads.
Respect is the most important thing.
Of course.
From the beginning of the day, when we start with your ustads, your teacher, your colleagues, friends, and the referees, and everybody that's there. Remember, everybody is there. No one's getting paid to do this job. Everybody's sacrificing their time. So, you know, we all passionate about football. We all love football. We always want to win something.
And a lot of people, you know, you're coming from one of Fluk Stab's dinner, so.
Yeah. So we got to remember, we got to
And take it easy on the refs as well.
Yeah,
And of course, that's important.
And this is we've got non-Muslim referees this year. We want to show them as an example of what MTU is about, what our football is about. Let's do the football talking on the pitch. And Sheikh Usman, you know, I don't know if you agree with me or not. This whole tournament, this whole tournament that we do throughout every year, it's about keeping the MTU image alive. Please don't hurt anybody. Please, as much as we love football, remember everyone has to go back to work. People's livelihood is very important. We need to respect each other. Winning a game is important, but not winning it by, you know, killing somebody or hurting somebody.
Football is one thing, but the fundraiser is the main thing.
Fundraiser is definitely important.
Fundraiser is the main thing.
Very important, and I'm glad that you've mentioned it. So, brothers, if you've not already started, text your family and friends, get your link, your team link, put it on your WhatsApp status, put it on your Instagram and your Snapchats and whatever else you're on, and just put your link and just tell people to donate £5, £10 each. Amongst 8 people in a team, £1,000 is very, very, very easy to raise. So please push that. Please make sure you've got that so we can provide.
There will be consequences if you don't reach your
Yeah,
targets.
we're talking about consequences.
And you know, should I tell you something, right? Going back to this minibus, right? And
It's someone I'm mentioned on the group today.
and everybody that's watching, and especially the youngsters that are using the minibus, wallahi, we never used to have a minibus before in our time. I remember when we started getting them, I spoke to brothers Safraz. I said, look, let's get a minibus. You know what? The kids was, because there's a, you know, where we play football tournament right now, that centre open, and the kids were getting hurt in MTU gravel. So, you know, we had the pitch there, but we couldn't get there. So this brother donated it to us. And I remember took the responsibility of taking those kids. I think Ashraf was the first kids I took, right, for that football, playing football in that thingy. But look how it's changed having a minibus has changed many people's
Perspective as well.
football. Because when they're in MT, they thought, oh, we can't play football, we can't do the restrict. No, MT will allow you to do, but it needs the facility, it needs the finances, and this is the way we support MTU. So please continue raising as much as you can. Everybody, please push your teammates. It's not much. Look, the tournament isn't all about just raising money. The tournament is about being there. But also remember, when we raise money for MTU, we are supporting MTU not only for today, for generations to come. So our support, even though it's little, it's massive in the bigger scale, isn't it?
Of course. Every little goes a long way.
And on this note, Sheikh Rahman, I'm going to give you a few seconds to say a few words before we wrap up.
Monan Osman Ahmed just mentioned also, as an MTU family, we lost a student this year. Was it Monana? Was it Monana?
Monana Kamal.
Yeah, Monana Kamal from West Bromwich. So we're all aging on. Any of us can go at any time. So you know, these kind of events, they're very important that we stay united, stay together. It's a good time to check in on each other's families and just see each other and have a good day, good time, play some football and have a good meal and keep that connection with Medina Tudum.
And I'm going to say totally opposite to what you're saying. Those people who have no hope in winning anything, make sure you come with your trunks, your shorts. There's a nice pool there.
You know what? Before we finish off, I think you should call it. Who do you think is going to win it?
I'm going to go for MTU All Stars.
Any reason in particular?
I think they'll be gutted that we beat them last year and they're going to be going strong.
Yourself?
Me, to be honest, I can't give you a name because I think everybody's got a chance. Because
That's what they need.
He's played for everybody.
everybody's got a chance. You know, you can't. You could say all
He does.
stars.
I would have said dark horse if we're not playing, obviously. They can win it if they use one player properly. Every single year, attack, all these Galacticos. This year, they've signed my very, very good friend, Fawzur Rahman Bedford.
He's a proper chopper, he is.
He's a chopper, he's a serious defender. If they use him properly and have him in defence, they'll actually have a real defender. They can win the tournament. But knowing DLA, they're going to go for glory and they're going to play all these attacking players.
Look.
And they will not use
Listen,
Fawzur Rahman.
when I said they're going to win something, remember the
DLA
Losers Cup as well.
I'm rooting for Sunderland United.
If DLA win it,
One sense, you know, I'd love for Sunderland United.
I'm rooting for Sunderland United because we took the cup last year and I didn't get it.
A bit of
Fahad, if you're listening, yeah, I love you, man, but you know, the cup was ours.
No,
for me, I think All Stars is going to take it.
okay. So that comes.
No, see, you lot are just
No,
mentioning
All-Stars,
the main cup.
What's it called? Asim's team. They're really strong.
What about the middle
Yes,
cup?
sir.
What about the
Well, you can't say that because anybody could win it. Are we saying who's going to win
I
something?
think what they called again? The guy Robert FC are going to win the wooden spoon, definitely.
we haven't got a wooden spoon for our
There's going to be 4 teams that are going to win nothing. Let me just say those 4 teams.
Go on, let's hear it.
So I feel like the last team.
Okay, definitely one team that's not going to win nothing is definitely
MTU Legends.
Guy Robert FC.
Kailaut FC.
Yeah,
MTU
definitely.
Legends.
MTU Legends.
MTU Legends, yeah, they're booked.
Hang on a second. They're legendary.
Yeah.
Who else?
Who else just man?
Who else is there?
You've done 2 so far.
Well, it's scared to say all of the names now.
Come on.
Guraba FC as well.
Nah, come on. We can't be good at
No,
They've got more chance of winning something than you have.
There's another guy called the Saracens as well. The Saracens have.
Maybe they got less players, isn't it? That's why. Okay, Saracens. I would say from your team,
Which like one of the referees played for the Saracens.
from your group, maybe you guys might not win
Sheikh
something.
Umar Ganji, what would you play?
Ruman, can you call your twin and can we have a
Sheikh Umar. So we've got a really special guest here today.
Rumanchi
Some
United?
people know him as Roman. Some people know him as. You know what? Have my seat. Have my seat. Sheikh.
No, sit next to him.
You know what, Chelsea?
See on his lap. Kuran le lao.
Some people from Romanchi, some point of
Sheikh.
Umar Ganji.
No, but you're short of
No,
No, on there.
Okay, so I want to quickly, before we wrap this whole tournament and football focus up, I want you to introduce one and only Maulana Umar Ganji. Mashallah, he does a lot of. It does a lot of work for MTU. It does a lot of charity work for MTU, a lot of khidmat, mashallah.
And for the charities.
And in all the jalsas,
When did you charity work for MTU?
he's there to support the jalsas.
Mullah Ashraf's main khadim as well.
Mullah Ashraf, Mullah Bilal Sahib's main khadim.
Got Khilafat as well now.
He's the one and only legendary guy that
Can you calm
MTU
down? Hazrat Sharmage.
Sheikh Haji said you were
and you know, like the Brazilian Ronaldo.
And you picked
that's
him
what
up
he
there,
was-
he hat on.
That's what he was in the days. He was the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Indian Ronaldo.
Yeah, the Indian Ronaldo. It's only now recently he's put a bit of weight, but like.
Yeah, but that's what the Brazilians doing as well.
But you know, when you see him play football, you know.
No, I don't play football now.
So just a few words before we wrap up.
His favorite movie is The Penguin.
You know, Jazakallah, well done, mashallah, you guys are doing an amazing job. Into unity of this. A lot of people, we were there in the 90s. There's many people who've not seen from the 90s who were not on time. There's no connection. So when these sort of events happen, you actually bring people together, and this is what we need. One of the main things what we have been taught in our madrasa was to stay connected with the madrasa. It's our madrasa needs us. So whichever way, whatever we are doing by fundraising for the madrasa, this is one of the ways I quite support it. Mashallah, it brings everyone together. I know we're all busy in our lives, all slightly, everyone's doing their own thing, so we all come together and have a good game of football. I know some people get upset because they lose, but don't nothing to be upset. You're doing it for the good.
It's a battlefield.
I've won something, yeah, carry on.
I feel you don't get upset,
This is your moment, man. This is your
No,
moment.
it's not my fault. So keep it up, mashallah, you know, and those people who know other people who don't come to madrasa, they got no connection, or they left, or they didn't graduate, or they didn't do anything, bring them along as well. Madrasa needs to, they all need the madrasa. Madrasa doesn't need anything.
So on this note, you know, I want to say, look, we got, and there's many people like Maulana Mazanchi that do a lot of work for MTU. Not maybe in the football circle, but out the football circle, and we want to thank and jazakallah khair to all those people, and we want to recognize all those people because we just play a little part, and these guys play everyday part to supporting MTU. So jazakallah khair, Sheikh, for coming. You know, we want you to sign up for a team. We want you to. We want
one day, not this year.
we really want you to sign. Dear late, happy to sign you as well.
Delayed, that
Or
means memories.
Alps, if they've got a lot of love for
Look,
you.
whoever wins,
Yeah.
look, which the best team will win.
Inshallah. On this note,
and, you know, and everyone, inshallah, don't just come for the football.
You know the way
Come to the madrasa. Come and they leave. I know you come from far away, but come to the madrasa, see the madrasa, meet the ustad. That's one of the main things. The ustads get really happy when they meet their fellow, students, the previous students, the ex-students. So please do come along. Inshallah, food will be served. There will be also a speech by one of the students.
Jazakallah khair so much for your beautiful words, Hafizur. Maulana Umar. I don't know why I called you Hafizur. Fun fact, Hafizur's played every minute of every game in every tournament.
mashallah,
No, but the flip side to that is that he probably never wanted. He's one of those that doesn't want to ever come off. And he got injured, so he didn't play. Remember, he got injured once.
So inshallah, on this note, please everybody on Sunday, turn up on time. I know people come a few days early. When you do come, it's beautiful. The whole moment's beautiful when people are coming early, getting the bags ready and it's all beautiful. On the day, please come on time.
Come on time for the pictures.
Pictures. And
Close up.
Yeah, and we're gonna wrap it up on this last thing. I want to say, keep all of us in your du'as. And inshallah, the draws for the group stages, quarter